So let's face it, natural hair can be hard, it can be daunting, it can be stressful, it can be frustrating because of all the steps that they told us that we have to take in order to make sure that our hair is thriving and long. What if I told you that you don't have to go through all these processes? What if I told you that you can simplify your natural hair care so that you can be more happy and excited when you're dealing with your hair? Today I've put together 10 hacks. Yes, you heard me right, 10 hacks. And trust me, you're going to find at least 5 that you can start to implement to make your natural hair journey easier. Hey guys, my name is Jennifer, CEO of Her Crown, and the aim of my brand is to make natural hair easier. I no longer want to see comments like this is too hard, oh I can't do this, oh it doesn't fit into my schedule. I don't want to see that anymore. So my aim is to just put out videos that can make your journey easier. So if that sounds like what you are interested in, subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, let's jump right into it. So the very first hack is to break down your wash day into 2 days. Wash day doesn't have to be a day. If you're going to go through all the processes that they've told you to go through to care for your natural hair during wash day, like if you're going to pre-poo your hair, shampoo your hair, deep condition your hair, condition your hair, detangle your hair, and style your hair, then you don't want to do it in a day because let's face it, you're going to be frustrated. So one thing that I do is that whenever I'm going to go through all these processes, I don't do it in a day. In one day, I'm going to pre-poo and detangle my hair, right? So I'm going to put in the conditioners or the oils, and I'm going to also detangle my hair and twist it in readiness for washing the next day. And then the next day, I just hop into the shower, I'll wash my hair, I'll deep condition it. And yes, if the bottle says deep condition for 10 minutes, I'm not going to pass 10 minutes because first of all, I am not the creator. Most times, we naturals believe that the longer we suffer ourselves, the more our hair will come out more healthy. The truth of the matter is that if the bottle says deep condition for 15 minutes, let it not pass 15 minutes. You don't have to deep condition for an hour, 2 hours, except obviously you have things to do and you just need to run around, and that's fine. But just deep condition for the amount that the bottle says, which is mostly 10 minutes, and then rinse out and go. Literally, whenever I do this, I find that wash day is more mindless. Like, it's just a breeze, it's not a big deal. Literally. So try this step out and let me know if it works. The second hack that I would recommend that I've really employed is that I tailor my natural hair care routine to fit my lifestyle. My natural hair care routine does not control me, I control it. So I tell it what to do at every point. So for example, if you have a lot of money, to splurge, you could buy high-end products, you could buy shea moisture products, just products that are more on the expensive side, and you won't feel a thing about it. You could go through bottles and not feel a thing. But someone like me, I like the fact that I'm heavy-handed with my products. But sometimes I realize that whenever I buy more expensive products and I am heavy-handed with it, I'm just thinking about the money. So what do? I buy cheaper products that even if I'm running through it, I know that with just 1,000 naira or 1,500 naira, I can replace it and be on the go. Another way to tailor your lifestyle is that if you know you're a student or you're a nursing mom and you simply do not have 3 hours, 5 hours to invest into taking care of your natural hair, simplify it. Ask yourself this question: do you really need to deep condition and condition at the same time? You could choose one. Do you really need to pre-poo? You could enter the shower, wash your hair, condition, and be out. Literally, your wash day can be 30 minutes. It can even be 20 minutes if you want it to. Just wash, put a conditioner, comb your hair, rinse it out, come out, pack it, and literally you can be on the go. So at every point in your life, don't frustrate yourself. Don't feel the need to always do all the processes, because at the end of the day, I always say this: there's little to nothing you can do to accelerate your hair growth. Our hair already grows averagely 1/2 inch every single month, but one thing that you can do is that you can at least maintain the hair out, right? So just wash it regularly and just keep it, hibernate, and then when you're more free, you can now give it extra love and care to make up for the times when you did not give it that care. The next hack that I'm going to recommend is that you pick one. the truth is that because natural hair is usually hard to deal with, there are a lot of products in the market designed to make your hair more malleable. So for example, you could see something like a deep conditioner and a conditioner. Pick one. You could see a curl defining cream and a leave-in conditioner. Pick one. You could see various ranges of things that do the same thing, shea butter and cocoa butter. Pick one. So you don't always have to buy every single thing. I see so many people putting so many products on their hair, and the truth is that most of these products do the same thing. You believe that, oh, these products make a difference. They really don't. So pick one and it will just simplify your life. You will not see your products and feel overwhelmed. You will not see all the processes you need to take and feel overwhelmed. You just know that, okay, my wash day is just a 3-step process. My styling products are just 2, and then life just becomes easier that way. The next hack that I truly apply and I would recommend is that you infuse similar products into one. Now, so many of you may have come across videos where you see that, oh, clove oil are so good for your hair, fenugreek oil, avocado oil, castor oil, coconut oil, olive oils, and the list goes on. Do you know that you don't have to use those oils separately? You can literally infuse those oils into each other. You can even be more extra and then infuse herbs into those mix of oils and just have one product. That way your life is much simple. Very soon, I'm coming up with a video which I have already filmed of how I infuse my herbs and my oil. So you would want to subscribe to this channel, turn on your bell notification so that every single time I post a new video, you'll be the first person to know. The next hack I'm going to give is to use a good detangler rather than finger detangling. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for finger detangling. In fact, I'm at a phase of my life where my time permits me to do that. But honestly, finger detangling is time consuming, and there's little to no difference with finger detangling and using a really good detangler. So some of my recommendations for really good detanglers are the Tangle Teasers. To be very honest, they just flew out of my head, so I'm just going to list them all on the screen right now. Those are some of the ones I've tried and I found to be really good. So try them out. You don't need to detangle every single strand of your hair, especially when your life is busy and you just can't deal. This hack I'm about to tell you guys is kind of controversial. I know a lot of people have a thing or two to say about this, but honestly, it has worked to make my life easier, and that is to keep your hair stretched. Guys, I know there's this recent trend of, oh, this is how my fussy hair do, it shrinks up, it looks like this, and I get it. I get the movement, I get the idea behind it. But the truth of the matter is that our hair is the most susceptible to single strand knots, to split ends, to breakage. Our hair shrinks up to 80%. And working with shrunken hair is no fun. It's frustrating and it is stressful. So if your aim is to make your natural hair journey less stressful, I would advise you to stretch your hair and work with stretched hair at all times. Now, some of the stretching methods that I've employed in the past is to do twists, to do braids, and to do African threading. But let me tell you guys the truth. I've been natural for 5 years and I know enough to know that these things work, but not to the max, right? Your hair is like now 50% shrunken. It's no longer 80% shrunken, and that's cool, but not really. So right now, what I do is that I blow dry. Now, I'm not per se telling you must blow dry, because with actions comes consequences, right? But I would say do your research about safe blow drying and consider blow drying your hair and see if that works for you. The next hack I would recommend is that you should consider taking breaks with protective style. Let's face it, you could simplify your natural hair, but natural hair can never really be as simple as someone that has straight hair. So sometimes if you know that you're really busy, you're really going through a hard time, you're really frustrated, and you know life is just lifing in your life, right? Life is just lifing in your life. Okay, that's funny. So if you notice that you're experiencing that phase, one thing I would recommend is that you take breaks with protective style. I saw a video of a woman who wore faux locks for 5 months. I'm sure at that time in her life, she just didn't want to have to deal with her natural hair. So if you know that you genuinely can't give your natural hair the TLC that it needs, Feel free, feel bold, and with your full chest. Take breaks with protective style. However, you know I'm not really a fan of people that do protective styles and just completely ignore your hair. You can still once in a week like moisturize and oil your scalp so that you know that you are doing your own due diligence, right? But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I take breaks with my natural hair, like I use protective style. I'm planning to do that this December. So that's to tell you that sometimes we just can't deal. Sometimes we just don't want to deal, and it's okay to not deal. The next hack I'll recommend is to consider doing alternative things to your hair. Feel free to cut your hair if you can't deal no more. Feel free to become a straight natural if you can't deal no more. And also feel free to lock your hair if you can't deal no more. I don't know who the police is around who's gonna shoot you if you decide to not wear your hair in its curly state. The truth is that natural hair is so versatile that there is no restriction to how you should wear your hair. The only thing I would say is that make sure you do your research, and with every action comes consequences. Any style you choose, tell me that it outweighs the consequences, and if it does, go for it. Next hack that I'm going to talk about to you guys is to consider letting somebody else do your hair. Now, I know in the United States and in the UK, making your hair with a hairstylist is really expensive. In Nigeria, where I live, it's more cheaper, which I'm really grateful for, because honestly, if I can't deal and if I don't want to deal, I'm gonna use a hairstylist. Also, I don't braid my hair by myself. I believe that those that braid their hair by themselves, they have some special type of power, because what? The arm workout, bruh, don't even be funny. Like, so honestly, if you have the money, and every once in a while, try and save up, like give up that burger that you're buying at McDonald's, give it up, save up some money, and go to a proper hairstylist to do your hair for you. That way you can feel like, you know, you're being taken care of. It's going to be like you getting your nails done, you doing your pedicure, and you can just be chill while letting somebody else do the work, and you just relax and just enjoy yourself. Have you guys ever been to those salons that when you sit down on it, the chair is a massager and it's just like massaging your back? Go to those ones and enjoy yourself. Now, the very last hack that I'm going to really recommend to you is that you stop viewing your natural hair as hard. Let me tell you something. The way you view something, the way you believe something is the way it is. It's just like the scripture in the Bible that says, as a man thinketh, so he is. So if you have bad thoughts towards your natural hair, if you're always feeling like, oh my god, this hair is so terrible, oh my god, it's so ugly, the truth is that even if it's not ugly, it's going to always be ugly in your eyes. Like, have you ever seen when you, like, someone says, I hate this person, I hate this person, that person will realize that the hatred for that person keeps on growing. So the more you say negative thoughts and, you know, put negative energy towards your hair, the more your hair becomes uglier, the more it breaks up, the more it sheds, the more it thins out, and you just not enjoy this process. Just look at natural care as being exotic, and not exotic in a fetish way, exotic in the beautiful way that word was made to be. Look at it as something that is magnificent, spiritual, beautiful. Like, it's something that is so precious that everybody wants to touch and know what you did to your hair. Let me tell you, whenever someone sees someone that has a straight hair, do they really ask, oh, how did you grow your hair? Nobody asks that question because it's simple. But whenever your hair is big and it's full, it announces its presence. It's beautiful. People want to know what is in it. And so you need to approach your hair with that kind of confidence, with the beauty that it is, with the exoticness that it is. And this is the step that I've applied to my hair that has really made me to embrace myself, embrace who God has made me to be. And yes, I enjoy my natural hair journey, and I want you to. So leave it down in the comment section below and tell me what your favorite hack is, or which one you go on applying, because I really want to know. Also, tell me any hack that you've employed in your natural hair that you've realized has really made it easier for you, because I'm also willing to learn. These are some of the ones I've gotten, but obviously as time goes on, I plan to even simplify it further. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've watched on to this point, first of all, stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to be talking about natural hair and how it's not a movement. Also, binge watch my past videos. They are really interesting and really insightful. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye, guys. Mwah. Decide that the benefits way outweigh, guys.